you know, the standards of Barcelona is not to accept losses, but man, I'm proud of the team today. I really am. Like, obviously, you know, we're aiming for the treble. You know, it's sad that, we're out of the competition. We would have made it to the final and we would have probably won. But yeah, Barcelona 3, Atleti 4. Before I get into this video, congratulations to Atleti for reaching the final. They did what they had to do in the first leg. And yeah, I need to start doing more match reactions because I was on the phone with my friend for the entire game and I said, yo, I need to start doing more match reactions because what I said about the team is I said, if we win 3-0 against Atleti, I will be happy of the team because we put out a fight. We went out there, we showed that, like, regardless of the tactics, regardless of whatever, like, we're going to die for this team. Like, that's what I liked about today. I said before the game, I said we need the double pivot of Pedri and Bernal, and Lewandowski needed to start. Unfortunately, Lewandowski was injured. I thought that if Lewa was playing today, I think we would have won. I definitely think we would have won. And he did everything that Flick did everything that I said except, Lewa was injured, so he had to play Ferran. But, man, I'm going to get into the team. Man, I'm so proud. Like, we're gonna win La Liga. Like, we're 4 points clear. Madrid are probably gonna drop points again on Friday, and we have Bilbao, I think, on Saturday or Sunday. I don't remember, but Bilbao have been shit this season. With this performance today, I think we're gonna slap them because we beat them 4-0 already. We beat them 5-0 in the Copa del Rey. We're gonna slap the shit out of Bilbao. So we're gonna go like 6 points clear, I think. And yeah, so let's get into the team. João Garcia didn't have much to do today. He had that, Atleti had a couple of chances. Lookman had that one chance that he put over the bar. That's like the only clear-cut chance I remember Atleti having. But yeah, Kubarsi. What a freaking performance, bro. Man, I get on Kubarsi's case all the time. I told y'all, I call him Donut Cup from Amazing World of Gumball. Bro, today, that guy played like prime PK. I'm telling you, I thought I was watching 2015 PK all over again. Bro, he was clearing the ball. He made that tackle. I think it was Sorlot. I don't remember who it was. But he made a tackle. Oh man, bro, listen, Kubarsi was one of the men of the matches today. Alongside him was Gerald Martin, was decent. Had to move on to left back because Balde got injured. Cancelo originally was playing left back until Kunde got injured. Cancelo was very good today. Like, Cancelo was very, very good today. And I want Cancelo to start for the rest of the season. I don't want to see Balde for the rest of the season. I'm gonna get into his performance in a bit. Kunde played, got injured, so but yeah. Midfield. The two best players today were Pedri and Bernal. Man, oh my gosh. I think we found a gem. Man. I think we genuinely found a gem. Bro, Bernal today, he lost the ball a couple of times. He's still getting used to it. It's what you expect. But man, I'm telling you, bro, he fought today. Pedri today, man of the match. Pedri, you know what you're gonna get from Pedri. Like, standard Pedri performance. Like, you know what you're gonna get from Pedri. Like, Pedri's just Pedri. He was pissing me off in the last couple of minutes. You could tell that the pressure was getting to him. Like, he kept losing the ball. He kept giving those stupid passes. But man, Pedri was good today. Attack. Oh man. Let's start off with Fermin. He had that one chance in the first minute that went over the bar. Besides that, Fermin didn't do anything. In my opinion, I love Rafinha. I really do. Rafinha offers a lot pressing wise, and I said this before. Rafinha makes Balde's job, not even Balde, anybody who plays left back, your job is way more easier, especially in this high line, because Rafinha's going to track back, he's going to press. Rafinha was dog shit today. Rafinha was dog shit today. He was falling on the floor. He was giving away passes. He wasn't doing. He cooked a couple of times, but I think Rafinha was one of the worst players today. But I'm still proud of him because you know what you're gonna get from Rafinha. He's a hard worker. He's gonna press. He's gonna run around. He's gonna do this, that, so on and so forth. Lamine, first half cooking. Second half dropped off. You could tell he was exhausted. You could tell he was exhausted. And also, bro, I know we just lost. I know we just lost. But bro, go and thank the fans. You know, I know we just lost. We're out the Copa del Rey. And, buddy, you're not bigger than the club. I understand it's frustration, but you could have at least gone. Anyways, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But, man, I don't know. Shit like that sometimes kind of pisses me off. But second half, you can tell he was exhausted. He still cooked a couple of times. He was pissing me off, too. His performance, he wasn't as good as Pedri, but they were just doing things that pissed me off. They were just giving the ball away, stuff like that. And yeah, oh man. Next, the Bubble Guppy. The Bubble Guppy, number 7. I'm not gonna call him Ferran no more. Number 7, man. He was just there. We played with 10 men. He was just there. Ferran was just there. He didn't do anything. I was screaming for Ferran to get off in the 33rd minute. I was like, get him out. I wanted Rashford to come on. Yes, I wanted Rashford to come on. That's how bad it was. I said, yo, I can't do this no more. I said, no. I said, bring Rashford on. And then, first half, the intensity, you could tell, we were up for it. We're playing in front of our fans. I think we're unbeaten in the Camp Nou, and I think we've won every single game. So that's good. But, man, second half, obviously we're pressing. We're playing a high line. A high line requires a lot of pressing. So, of course, the second half performance, it dropped astronomically. But, man, Flick, he did what he was supposed to do. But, first leg, you cost us. Cost us expeditiously. And today, that lineup, the starting 11 that you did was good. But there's one thing that you did that pissed me off so bad. And I'm not Flick out. I'm not Flick out. In October, September, I was going crazy. I was saying Flick out, stuff like this, whatever. But then, when you over-exaggerate and you don't realize what somebody has done for you and stuff like that, Flick has done a lot for this club. I agree. Flick took us out from the trenches. He literally took us out of the trenches. But, bro, man, this guy's stubbornness, man, is questionable. I'm not Flick out. We're gonna win La Liga, okay? We're gonna win La Liga. If Flick, I already said this already. We're gonna win La Liga. If Flick doesn't win La Liga, then I want him out. But, however, he made this one sub that pissed me off today. But when Balde got injured, he had to play Gerard Martin as left back, and he brought on Araujo. I was like, okay, cool. Even though I'm scared to play Araujo in big games, okay, I'm like, you know what? Araujo's going to play, whatever. But I think Rashford had already came on, so I was like, Rashford's going to play striker. Then, I saw Rashford wasn't playing. That was when Rashford and Olmo came on. Then I saw Rashford wasn't playing striker. I saw that Olmo was more centrally than Rashford. I said, don't tell me he's doing this false 9 thing with Olmo. He was doing his fucking false 9 thing with Olmo. From that moment on, I said, game's over. I said, game's over. I said, it's over. I said, game is over. I said, we're finished. We're done. However, I was so confused when I saw Araujo. I know Araujo was gonna come on because Balde was injured. The Gerard Martin had to switch. I understand that, bro. It worked once. Stop playing this guy as a striker. It worked once, 6 months ago. Okay? I was like, okay. I saw Araujo was offside. Just one time, I was like, what is Araujo doing up there? And I said, not again. I already knew that as Omo playing as a false nine, I knew that we were going to lose. Man, when Araujo came on and Araujo was playing striker, I was like, game is over. I was like, game is over, man. Game is over. He needs to stop doing this shit. He needs to stop doing this shit. It worked once. It worked once. This is shit that you do in like the 90th minute, stuff like that. Bro, it was like the 70th something minute, bro. We had like 21 minutes left. I'm telling you. There was this one chance that Rafinha put into the box. If that's Rashford, he's scoring that. I'm not gonna blame Araujo today, but because it's not his fault. Araujo didn't do anything. The manager told him to play striker, he played striker. What was he supposed to do? But Flick, come on now, man. Come on now, bro. Come on now. Like, man, that pissed me off so bad. But overall, I'm proud of the team. We go to Bilbao next. I think it's away from home. I just want the 3 points. That's it. And then we have Newcastle. I think we play them away first leg. But I think we'll deal with Newcastle. Also, this game has showed me a lot about, I already said this before, but this game has showed me a lot about how we're going to play for the rest of the season. And I hope, because let's not underestimate our opponents. With this high line, and Newcastle could do whatever. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if Newcastle eliminated us out of round of 16. You know? They have pace on the wing. You know, they could play Anthony Gordon, Alanga on the wing. They're pacey wingers. I don't think they will, but I think we'll beat them. However, we're most likely going to the quarterfinals. We face Atleti in the quarterfinals. Let's be for real. Tottenham are not beating Atleti, okay? You see what Atleti did to us first leg? Atleti are going to do that to Tottenham in both legs. They're going to wipe the floor with Tottenham. I hope Flick uses this blueprint to know he knows how to play against Atleti. He knows how to play against Atleti. That's all I want. Because we're most likely going to play Atleti in the in the quarters. Because Tottenham are shit, Newcastle are shit. We're probably going to beat both. However, Tottenham, no matter how bad Tottenham is, I think they'll give Atleti a game because it's Atleti. Like, we almost beat them today and they had a 4-0 lead. Like, they're known for bottling shit. So, yeah, besides that, I'm proud of the team. I think Flick could have done better. I don't know why the fuck Araujo was playing striker. But yeah. On to the next, you know. That's the end of today's video. Hopefully y'all liked it. Like, subscribe, share, and I'm out.